Hey everyone, how is everybody out there doing? This is Jazzy929, and this is my TV and movie review show. Today I'm going to be reviewing The Sinner. We are in season 3. This is episode 4 that I'm going to be going over. With that being said, let me jump into it. I did enjoy this episode. It was pretty good. I can't wait to see the next one. In this episode we find out that Harry and Jamie end up at a bar in Manhattan. In the beginning of this episode, we see from the last episode, Jamie is being chased by the police. We see that Jamie asks Harry to leave while they're at the bar, and Harry basically tells him no, he's not going to. They end up meeting some men and some women, and they end up convincing them to go ahead and have a wild night out. Not Harry, but Jamie. Jamie convinces them, let's go have a wild night out. Why not, everybody? So they jump on board, and they end up going out to this, or going over to this hotel. That's what they do. And during that time, before they end up going to the hotel, Jamie introduces Harry as his uncle. We see that they are over at this hotel and they're having a wild good time. It looks like mushrooms are on the table and they got some cocaine on the table and they're just partying up. The guys are kissing all over the girls and all types of mess. And Harry's just standing there like, oh no, I don't want to be here. But he has to look over Jamie because he knows that Jamie may be a danger to himself or somebody around him. And he wants to make sure that, he doesn't, in my opinion, go out and kill somebody. And Harry in this episode continuously tells Jamie to come on, but Jamie doesn't listen. We see that Jamie starts talking about death and things like that and life, and he is making everybody at the party uncomfortable, especially one guy that is there with them. He actually tells Jamie to leave. During that time, again, Harry tells him, come on, let's go. We see that Jamie imagines Jamie he imaginates himself cutting the throat of the man that was there, and he sees that the woman there is being shot by Harry's gun by accident. We see that Harry and Jamie end up at a party. We see that the reason Jamie is there is because his old student is attending that party. We see that during that time he runs into a medium there, and he starts talking to this medium, and this medium tells him that he has an old friend that is attached to him. And then he says something about prickly pear. And in my honest opinion, I think that that could reveal something that Jamie has hidden, something that he actually has done in his past, and he doesn't want nobody to know. So that's why he says stop. You know what I'm saying? Not right now. And then he gets up and leaves. We see that Jamie ends up putting his old student, her life in danger. That way he does. Jamie ends up jumping in a car with this girl, and he's driving real fast, playing a game of Russian roulette, if you ask me, around town. And we see that Harry actually follows him in his car, and the cars almost collide at the end, of that whole incident. And then we end up seeing Harry in the car with Jamie, and Jamie is being taken home. He ends up getting him, and Harry tells Jamie to go in the house and tell his wife everything that's going on. We see that Jamie goes into the house and he starts punching himself in the head. For that to lead to Harry finding himself asleep in a car the morning after. And he gets a call, and he finds out that a murder has been taking place. So he heads over there and he finds out that the medium had been killed. We see in this episode too, there's a flashback of Jamie and Nick at a gravesite. It looks like Jamie is telling Nick basically he didn't want to go kill Sonya. You know what I'm saying? Because that's basically who Nick was talking about when he was talking to Jamie, talking about they need to go get the woman up the street or whatnot, up the road at the house. They was talking about Sonya. And my opinion about that is I don't think not Jamie, but Nick actually wanted to kill her. I think he wanted to play that little game they got going on because they are they're in this little I want to call it a cult. And the little Konichi, that what it's called. And they believe that, you know what I'm saying, there's more to death than what we see or what we believe. And they believe, than what we believe, but they believe that once you reach a certain level of death, then you'll go ahead and become immortal. But I don't think, what I'm trying to say is I don't think that he was going to actually try to kill her. I think they was going to play this game together. I think Sonya's in on it too. We see that, we also see in this episode that, during that accident that happened with Jamie, Jamie actually wanted to hit, I'm all over the place right now. I'm so sorry, y'all. But during that accident with Nick, Jamie actually wanted to help him, but Nick said no. Basically, he didn't want him to help him. And I think the reason for that is because he wanted to see what was next. You know what I'm saying? Was there going to be an actual death? You know what I'm saying? Or was he going to go ahead and reach that higher level that, you know what I'm saying, they believe in going to, and him becoming immortal. I want to know what y'all thoughts were on that whole situation, but I thought that was very sad, and it was good to see, because previously I was thinking that Jamie actually wanted Nick dead, but that wasn't the case at all. He did try to help him. It shows that in this episode. It looks like to me that Harry will be a suspect in the next episode, and I think this is a whole setup. I think Sonya and Nick is actually not Nick, but Jamie is actually setting Harry up. The reason I say that is because they don't want their whole cult and beliefs and all this crazy mess they got going on. They don't want it revealed, y'all. And I also feel as if this is something I want to know what y'all think about. Something I was thinking about. I want to know is Nick actually seeing Jamie in his mind? You know what I'm saying? Is his mind playing tricks on him, or is Nick actually spiritually attached to him, and this is Nick's spirit that Jamie is actually seeing? Tell me your thoughts on that. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and close out, and thank you all for listening.